Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today, that's right, we're going to be visiting the Erebus Dimension. So, I hope you guys are ready. Today, guys, we have big plans. That's right, I am a butterfly. But that doesn't mean we can't get things done. Because today, we're going to be going to a dimension that is going to be a bit off-putting for some people. Just a fair warning. To get to this dimension, however, we are going to need to kind of get started with a few things. And we're going to be trying to make a dimensional key that's going to get us to the Erebus Dimension. Erebus can kind of be off-putting for some people because the models are pretty good. And it's what I would call the bug hell dimension. This place is literally awful. Now, I did get a lot of crimson whenever I was in the nether. The only thing we are going to need a bit of is probably going to be some blaze powder, as I'm going to need to make some magma cream. And then let's go down here and grab what we have left down here of, there we go, the crimson. And go ahead and grab the rest of the ore too that we have processing and get this all up here ready to go. All right, so this right here is what we need, this crimson. And we should be just about ready to make it. I think we have, we may need to go back to the nether. I don't know. I think I have some wither ribs, maybe. Let's go ahead and make the crimson steel. And then I think we have everything. So yeah. So one good thing about having reliquary in here and with the ability to get withered ribs is you can use these with normal skeleton skulls to make wither skeleton skulls. So this makes our life way easier when it comes to getting wither skeleton skulls, because you're more than likely going to get ribs over skulls, which works out really well. So the only thing we need to do now is go. We're going to take our waste stone, make sure we have all of our picks and everything ready to go, and have some food. And we're going to take a waste stone, and we're going to get one set up in the Erebus Dimension. And this is going to be kind of interesting. So now that we're back in the nether, oh boy, we get to go to probably one of my least favorite dimensions. Now it's a really cool dimension, don't get me wrong, but boy, is it so creepy. Let's go ahead and create it. You can already tell the green is going to mean business. I already have my waste stones. I have some cherry smoothie I decided to make. I just added some snow to it, and it makes a little bit better on the food and the saturation, which is kind of nice. So let's go ahead and jump through. Oh man, I hate this dimension. I've been to it before. This bugs me. Whoa, what is going on? There is a Golem Idol Guardian boss right when we join in. Oh, that's horrifying. Hopefully when we get away from it, we won't have to deal with that. All right, so what I need to do, I'm pretty high up in the world, and you'll kind of run into some caves and things like that high up in the world. So the best thing to do is, like always, mine down until you reach an open area. You'll kind of see it on the minimap. And looky here, right away, we kind of fall into what is the open area. And I'm already horrified. Already horrified about what is going to take place here. Oh boy. And once I get down to the bottom, that's kind of where the fun happens. I'm going to be placing my waypoint waystone down into like some kind of cavern or something, somewhere where I know I should be rather safe, because a lot of these mobs in here are really dangerous. It's no joke. They can literally take you out, some of them in a couple of hits, especially even if you have armor on. And they'll poison you. They're bugs. They're bugs. And when there's bugs, there's all kinds of nasty stuff that can happen. And it looks like we spawn in a relatively nice biome. This biome's not so nice to us, but this is kind of what it looks like. Of course, you can place torches. Right here is just some caves. But when we go down, that's when the real stuff starts to happen. We need to get down here some way. And I think right here is some kind of boss thing going on. These are mobs that are from a different mod, I think. Oh, nice. Okay, and there's no, it might be coming from that sandy area. These mobs look very familiar. Let's see if we can't get down there somehow. This is probably going to be my chance to get down. Okay, so he took a little bit of damage, not much. I think I want to grab some of this right away. This stuff looks really nice. This red gem. We're going to grab some of that. Perfect. And yeah, sort of work our way down. I mean, you're going to see some really cool stuff. I really like these logs. Let's continue our way down. I mean, this is just going to be an adventure, right? Oh boy. This really opens up over here. And we're still pretty high up. Oh, you can see there's a wasp over there, kind of. I'm keeping my eye peeled because I don't want to run into any problems here. Might be able to jump onto this tree and not take too much damage. All right, there's a grasshopper. There's a scorpion. We do have a shield. Okay, grasshoppers seem to be on our side. So don't really want to bother them too much. These guys don't look very friendly, and that scorpion doesn't look very friendly. Okay, scorpion is coming my way. So the good thing about this is if you kill them, you can get their morphs for most of them. So definitely get a hold of some of these morphs. Some of them allow you to fly. These guys look like mosquitoes. Oh, it is a mosquito. Oh, that is disgusting. That is awful. But some of the way some of these mobs move is just so weird, but so good at the same time. All right, and it's almost like this dimension is like kind of like the Nether. It's like it's kind of like the terrain gen is very reminiscent of the Nether. In some places and in other places it's not. Like it's like the Nether without the massive amount of lava. So a jetpack would probably do us good. What in the world? Like, okay, so that's nice. Now you're going to be getting a lot of this this exoskeleton plate. There is a few items that we're going to need. This is a tarantula. That's a bee. Remember how I said their mobs can be pretty nasty? That bee is pretty nasty. Poof. Coming into this area looks really cool. Minus the bee. Like, see how I said they kind of move erratically? And it's hard to lock onto them. It really is. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Nope. A centipede? Oh, dude. Like, yeah, if you were seeing my facial expressions right now, it really does go along with how gross these things actually are. Luckily, this bow, like, levitates things. But still gross. Oh! We ended up getting wasp stingers. These are something that we're going to need. These wasp stingers are actually a required item for going into the next dimension, which you'll be happy to know the next dimension is going to be the end. So this shoots 2 arrows, so sometimes you can get a critical like that. Can we snipe this guy out of existence? Oh, yes, we can. Awesome. We're getting all these stingers. I don't know if there's any other use for these. We'll have to figure that out. But the cool part about this dimension is just the ability for you to explore. There's just so much to explore here. I'm kind of scared that if I make that drop, I will die. Pretty far drop. Okay. Whew. Now, once we kind of get planted and we get ourselves, I want to be on the lower levels of this area, which we're already at the lower level. It's probably as low as it's going to get. I do want to set up, kind of get an area going. There's a botfly. There looks to be another tarantula. But there's some ore that is going to be in the ceilings and in these underground cave bits. All right, botfly, get out of here. Buttfly. You see it? It was named Buttfly. Nice. But yeah, there's going to be some green ore that we're going to find in the underground area, and it's going to be all related to the key that we need to go after. Oh god, these spiders. Tarantula. At least it's my favorite color, you know? I kind of like that. What do we get? It's furry legs? Oh, tarantula legs. Nice. I think this is going to be a good area here. We might even set up inside this tree. Right? This could be a good place. We could probably hollow out the center and kind of utilize it for our waypoints. Because, I mean, most of the spiders and stuff that are in here are only that they're too wide, like most spiders. So if we hollow it out... Oh my god, it picked me up. I was not ready for that. It was stabbing me the entire time. Oh. Oh. That is... I hate this dimension. I hate it and I love it at the same time. It's, oh man, the love-hate relationship. You know, those are usually usually really good, right? Oh my god. This is it's straight up nightmare fuel for most. That's what I said. It's gonna be a pretty interesting video today. I've never recorded this dimension before, so it's an experience. It's definitely an experience. All right. So right here is the center. Probably a good place to place down our waystone. And we'll name it Bug Hell, because that's exactly what this place is Bug Hell. I literally think that's probably the best description. It is, yeah, it's definitely Bug Hell. So now that we have that all situated, we can probably head back, and I think making a jetpack is going to make us, for one, way more. Oh my god, it come out, what? A chameleon tick. What? We gotta transform into this thing. Wait, what? A tick. What does this thing do? Oh. Whatever block you're standing above, you change into. But you're also a tick, which makes you incredibly disgusting. Really gross. Because ticks are nasty. You can't go in there. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a thing. So like I said, we probably need to go back home. By the way, if you hit period on your keyboard, you of course go back into normal view. And I know my armor is glitched out. Can't really help that. It is sort of the best armor I have at the moment. Anyways. Wait, what was that? It broke grass. Oh, it's a grasshopper. Whew. Alright, so let's go back and make a jetpack. That way we can feel a little safer. Now, currently we don't have the best sort of power setup going for us, so what we probably should do is, first of all, get power started. Get some kind of way of charging things. Now, there's Ender.io we could go with. There's a charger from Ender.io that is called a simple wire charger. It's going to require electrical steel, though, which does take a little bit to get. It's going to take like some silicon, which can take some quartz and things like that to make. But we also have thermal. And I would really like to get into thermal expansion because there's some really cool stuff that thermal provides. And it's always nice to have a second ore production or second way of doing things. And plus, this can get really fast. These machines can get really fast and really useful. And we're going to need to get into this anyways, because I think some of our early power generation is going to come from thermal dynamics and thermal expansion through the dynamos, like thermal expansion. All right, so what do we need? Well, we're going to need a charger. I don't think it's called a charger. It's called an energetic infuser. Right? Is my brain working? Yes, energetic infuser. So this is going to require a machine frame. So just a few things here. I think we have enough tin. And then we're going to make a regular frame, which is going to require glass. And then this is going to require silver. 2 of those should do good. There we go. Some copper for our gears. And a redstone reception coil. And looks like lead gear. Nice. So with this machine made, it's not going to be the fastest at charging. We can, however, try to upgrade it and put this in, but still, it's not going to matter with the rate of charge. The main thing that this thing is lacking is power, so we just don't have enough power at the moment. So I think next episode we're going to definitely focus more on power, but right now, let's look at the jetpack, because we can just use our normal coal generator to charge this thing for now. Let's just look at a jetpack. Even if it's a small jetpack, we still will need a jetpack. Now, this is very familiar because iron jetpacks moved their recipes, it looks like, over to fit for 114 and forward. So I kind of know already the recipes that these things are going to require. I know that we're going to need 15 reception coils to get started with this thing, or 14, right? No, it's 14. If I'm trying to remember straight. And then we're going to need 5 of these wood cells that also involve this. So 5 of these. I guess it's not going to work because this is not in there. There we go. 5 of these energy cells. And then we're going to need 1 for this, which is going to require a furnace. I don't know if I have another furnace, so I'm just going to make one. So we need 2 of those, and then we're going to need 3 for the center here, and then we need a leather strap, and then we should be good. This will get us a wooden jetpack. A very simple wooden jetpack. It is not useful at all. This thing is really slow, and it doesn't last very long at all. So we need something that kind of is going to last a little bit longer. So I'm hoping to at least get to iron, if not gold. And these things hold a lot of power. We will have no way of charging them as of right now. It'll just be a slow charge. So we're going to upgrade this stone, or we're going to upgrade this jetpack to stone. So like I said, this is going to require 14 of these basic things for each time you upgrade. So kind of keep that number in mind. It's really simple if you do it this way. And then same for the stone. These are going to require stone, and we're going to need 5 of them. Perfect. And yeah, we're just doing the same process. 2 furnaces. And upgrade those. Unfortunately, the way this crafting table works, it doesn't hold the items. But that's okay. And there we go. We're already upgraded to a stone jetpack. Now, here, when we move to iron, it's where it gets a little bit better. But moving from iron to gold is a ridiculous change, because this is 800,000 stored. This is 10 million stored. That is a huge jump from one to the other. And it goes from 300 RF per tick cost, whereas this one's 120. So the sheer amount of storage that goes into the gold is probably something we should work for. And I think I have enough to be able to make this. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this done, and probably get us up to the gold jetpack for sure. So I'm at the last step needed to get to this point, and there's a golden jetpack. But like I said, we are far from being able to use this thing. Because if we just look at the sheer amount of storage that I'm going to be able to pump into this thing. So this is going to fill up, and this is only producing 60 RF per tick. So if I throw this in here, you can see it's going to be charging at a very low rate. And yeah, we're just putting out 40 RF per tick basically into this thing, which is not that much at all. Like I said, you can upgrade it though. However, if we take a look at thermal, there are kits that are going to be used to upgrade thermal machines. It's going to require some Invar. So we definitely need to get some Invar cooking. And to do that is going to require nickel and iron. So we should have a bit of both. We'll take those and we'll throw those into the alloy smelter. Even though we're probably going to run out of power, we switch this to alloys only. Bam, we can run this. Or technically we could leave it in both mixed mode, but sometimes you might have some issues in that mixed mode. So yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time to charge, and we don't want to use it on low power. So what I'm going to do is I have this staying fueled down here with some coal. I'll just keep it running for a little while until maybe we hit close to 1 million. We probably will be able to upgrade this beforehand though, so we'll take a look at the augments. The augment that we're going to want to give this is going to be the link, the lightning bolt right here. This right here, concentrator, the linkage concentrator, which is going to require electrum as well, which we don't have, and silver plates, which the only way to get that is by making a compactor, which we also do not have. So that is kind of what's blocking us from making this. But I am going to let this charge for a little bit, and it'll at least help us move around while we're in this dimension. And it's mainly going to be used just for jumping and getting to high spaces. So I'm at a point now where I'm able to make my first hardened upgrade kit. And now if I take a look at the augment section, I should be able to go ahead and make this augment. Given that I make some electrum, which I'm currently in the process of getting done. We have some silver and gold right here. If we combine these two things together in our alloy smelter, we should be able to get electrum. You can see right now I have been really working hard on working towards getting the processors updated in this. So right now I have an octadic capacitor, and then in this one we still have double layers, but I've been working on this. Now I can't really upgrade any more into the octadic version because I'm out of ender pearls. So I only had 2 extra ender pearls left, and that was really, I needed those. So all I got to do is make a little bit of this. There we go. I'm actually going to probably cut that down even more. That is going to be processed really fast. Some alloys process way faster than others. As you can see, these definitely show. But all this just to upgrade our jetpack? Well, yeah, it takes a little bit to do that. It's kind of a cut that we have to take. So right here, I'm just finishing up updating this with redstone gold. It's making energetic alloy. And yeah, all we have to do is bring this back up here, throw it in, and we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and make this perfect. I can't wait to also upgrade our storage system. Getting some storage is going to be really nice. So let's make an electrum gear, and finally we have the augment. And this is going to be all used to upgrade our charger. Now this charger is normally great, right? It's really good whenever we have this installed. And we're going to need many things that needs to be charged, so might as well get this done. So now that we've done this, you can see this now has a max power charge rate of 60 RF per tick. But we can actually boost this by throwing this bad boy in, and it goes up to 8,000 just by throwing this augment in over here. So lots of information, lots of good things. And we now have this jetpack at 1,000,000 RF stored, and when it is on our back, it's just like any other jetpack. We have, you know, fly, which is great, and we have hover. Now, hover is your H key by default, so it's going to be kind of useful to maneuver back and forth between those two keys. But you know what? Now that we have a little bit of charge in here, I think we have enough to kind of do a little bit more exploring in the Erebus Dimension. Here we are back again. So there's a few things that we need to keep an eye out for. And I love how I just said I, and literally that's some of the items that can fall from these mobs. But I also want to capture some of these mobs simply, whoa, simply for their awesome models that you can morph into, which is super cool. All right, and I keep forgetting I do have a jetpack. Oh wow, look at this one. It glows, it straight up glows. That's so cool. Now there are some mobs in here that are straight up tanks when you evolve into them. Or I say evolve, what is this, Pokemon? Oh boy, gotta be careful too. What is this? Bottle of anti-venom. Where do we get that from? But anyways, look at this right here. This is actually used to make this next key. So we're gonna need the plates, exoskeleton plate, which we already have, right? And then we're gonna need block of Jade. Now Jade is a little bit weird, and it's gonna be hard to find. Don't get me wrong, it is going to be actually hard to find. When I was live streaming this was probably the longest thing to find, like, out of this whole pack for us. And the problem is it's hard to see, for one thing. Whenever you go up into the caves, you also have stuff like this. Like, I don't know if this is Jade. I think this is Jade, actually. So this right here is your Jade. This is exactly what it looks like. And we need to ore excavate it. Not always do you get a lot. So we got one Jade from that. Sometimes you're going to find it in clumps. They're going to be clumped up and have actual ore all over the place. But because they're green, you're going to get it confused with emerald. You're going to get it confused with vines growing from the ceiling. But the best way to find it is just kind of float around and just look at the ceiling. What in the world is this? Oh, dude, if we can morph into that, that would be kind of cool. What is that? What kind of morph? It's a swarm? Weird. Anyways, back to all this fun stuff. Let's keep these guys away from us as best we can. There is so many mobs in here, though. So many types of mobs. There's so much to explore. Oh wow, these beetles. Look at that. Rhinoceros beetle. Oh boy, lots of health. Lots of health on that guy. And the thing is when you morph into some of these things, they do keep their health. So, like, if we were to morph into that rhinoceros beetle now that we have it, look at our health pool. Our health pool is way larger. And that does actually affect it. Like, we can now tank way much more. Oh, this thing is awful. And yeah, if you can handle the sound, go for being a larger bug, because that's what it's all about, right? Being more dominant as a bug. We have the beetle larva. Dude, I wish we could transform into that. Oh, this getting poisoned. Larva, can we transform into this? I don't know. It gives you slime though. Oh boy. Yeah, if you have arachnophobia, this place is going to be your worst nightmare. It is absolutely going to be your worst nightmare. Oh, the way they move, the way that everything sounds. Yeah, that's the whole fun of this though. It's so weird that we can use a jetpack as a bug. Right here, I ended up finding some more jade, which is awesome. Oh man, getting this stuff. Oh wow, what is that on me? No, no, no. How do I get it off? It's okay. I don't know how to get it off of me. Anyways, that's awful and is sucking the literal life out of us. How do I get it off? Anti-venom doesn't help. Gives me speed. Well, we now have a parasite. Just attached to us. That's nice. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, getting Jade, it's gonna just take some time. So, you kind of got to go with the flow. I have no idea what this thing is doing. Hey, this spider looks familiar. Alright, so, I guess back to looking for some more jade, even though I can't shake this guy. So sometimes you might find something like this. I still have that parasite, by the way, on me. I looked up trying to figure out how to get rid of it. I don't honestly know. But yeah, you might want to get in here, kill these tarantulas, and probably break that spawner. That'd probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? Alright, we're gonna have like every version of this going. So yeah, if you get in here, you can try and break that spawner. Of course, there we go. It's gonna spawn a few of these bad guys. Alright, we're getting close to death. Better watch out. Whew. Yeah, we just kind of we'll take these out one by one here. How about that? So yeah, you sort of just take them out, and we're gonna check this chest here in a moment. As soon as I get these guys taken care of. There we go. Awesome. So sometimes you'll find some really cool loot potentially in here, or jade. Jade is nice as well. Don't always expect to find jade in here. I have 3 more back at our base, so this puts us at 5 now total jade. And of course, we need more than 5. We need 4 more, and we're good. 4 more and we're good. And I went into the base and actually kind of time warped here. By the way, this you want to stay away from, because those guys, until you have better armor, will kill you. But there is some loot there as well. But yeah, I kind of let this charge for a little while as I got some other stuff done today. Yeah, I'm still just kind of looking in the walls. I'm going to kind of hit up this area that we came from originally. I remember where we actually teleported in. It was kind of a good area to try and find this stuff. I'm going to have to kind of work my way back. Or I could just, go back to my old portal and teleport there and kind of go the way that I came in. That could work. Let's go ahead and do that, because you'll notice there was like a sandy area. So if we go back to the nether, and then we come in through this way, this should work. Perfect. We go back down here. There's this sandy area. That's kind of what I'm interested in. Oh god, that scared me so much. Whew, stay away from those guys. This biome right here is kind of a good place. You might be able to find more jade, because it's just going to stand out more. But this is also another really nasty biome. You probably don't want to be on the ground for this. So I'm going to kind of just do some more exploring, hopefully find some more jade. That's my ultimate goal. And we should be good. And there's our last bit, hopefully. How much did that drop? Oh, that's plenty. That is perfect. That's... Alright, so now that we ended up getting all the bit of jade that we need, because like I said, I have more back at the base. Oh man, I kind of want to go after some of these guys. We need to head back. We're a little ways away. I am running out of fuel, which is kind of scary. But we should be able to easily make it. Oh yeah, we're just right over here. Whew. So yeah, once you find all of the jade, we're pretty much ready to go and fight the dragon. And once we fight the dragon, life becomes a bit easier. Let's just put it that way. Oh yeah, these guys can't get to me. Really nice. Anyways, I think the parasite's also gone. The parasite definitely is gone. So I don't know if that's a timed thing, but it's gone now. So today we got a lot done. Let's go ahead and empty out all of our junk here. Perfect. Also found some amber. There was like an amber dome, and I ended up finding some of this amber. I don't know if this is useful for anything. It does look kind of cool, so we'll throw that in. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode where we went into a very awful dimension. That was absolutely horrifying. But very soon, we are going to be fighting that dragon, and taking on that dragon should be pretty easy, given that we have a really nice bow, we have really nice arrows. I mean, we should be able to kill the dragon with minimal ease. And getting to that dimension, well, it's easier than ever because we don't even have to find a portal. We just create a portal. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also ring the notification bell. I really do appreciate it. We're about to hit 300,000 subscribers here on the channel, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Whew, I can't believe it. But guys, also click that like button, like I said, if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching.